My name is Helmsy, and welcome to Legion. Nailed it. Oh, there it is, boys. Ship shooting down some meteors from the Legion. Not sure what this thing's supposed to be, because it's clearly the ship's shooting them down. I don't know what that is. But anyway, it's a massive invasion point. We're only on stage 1. So if you don't know already, there are 4 stages to each invasion. Stage 1 is kind of a I'm going to use the word add-on. It's kind of an add-on, or an ad stage, sorry, where you just have a ton of people, or a ton of Legion people running around, and you have to kill them. Stage 2 is going to be your first boss phase, where you fight a few bosses. Stage 3 is going to be more ads. Stage 4 is your main boss. Now, these main bosses hit like a freaking truck. It's been insane. On the other hand here, what you're doing is anytime you kill something, so let's see if I can get a hit in here. I say anytime. Usually whenever you kill something, you'll get currency. It didn't give me any of it that time. It'll definitely give me some of it after the first boss, whenever that will be. Here in a couple minutes. But as you'll notice, there are a ton of people here, both Horde and Alliance. It is crazy so far. Now, you don't have to do PvP if you don't want to do PvP, but you can definitely do PvP if that's your fancy. All you have to do is hit somebody, and you'll be flagged for PvP, and then everybody can hit you, and you can get some mass battle going. You gotta be careful not to hit people if you don't want to actually hit people, because if you hit somebody, you're gonna be fucked. Especially if your server's like mine, where it's primarily Alliance or Horde players versus the Alliance players on the All-Track Mountains. So we're up at 86%. Again, be careful that you don't flag yourself for PvP, because I almost did there. I went tab for target and almost shot a Horde. Which, if you want a PvP, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you don't want a PvP, I would suggest definitely not doing that. Alright, so we finally hit stage 2. This is one of the bosses. There's 3 bosses in stage 2. Every stage 2 only has 3 bosses, no more, no less. The reason why is because you have to kill two lieutenants and then the commander. It looks like we've killed the other lieutenant there. And the commander is going to show up on the minimap whenever you press M, right there. So you'll notice that he has a ton of health, but it doesn't matter because there's, easily over 50 people running around here trying to do this objective. Whenever we do kill him, I will be receiving a box right down. Ooh, don't know what that is. But I will be receiving a box right here that is green in color, and it should be holding some items for me. So there it is. It just dropped. I right-click on the box, and it shows I got some new boots, which I can't use, and then I also got nether shards. Now, what nether shards can be used for is to buy gear or items, type of bandage that actually heals you for 10% of your health every 8 seconds and stuff like that. Now that we're in this stage, this is kind of the stage where we have to thwart their ideas, their attempt at taking over. We do this by destroying these things and apparently getting blown way the hell away. Also killing people and pretty much just doing all of this stuff. So you go through and you kill the Legion structure. You have to destroy these invasion sites. Stuff like that. We should be able to see him any minute here because he is quite big. He's gonna be right there. There's your boss. Your boss is absolutely massive, and bosses in this invasion type can actually just destroy people, just destroy entire raid groups. Now, I'm not going in on this for obvious reasons. I have 3 minutes left until I can actually go in on anything. And there are just probably 50 Hordes running around here, and I don't want to be a part of that because my PvP's on, and apparently I'm uninvisible even though I'm not in combat, and yet again. Not sure how that happens. Oh, and I'm also extremely damaged, so. Again, not sure how that happens. So the fact that I was in the area. There we go. So the fact that I was in the area, even though I didn't actually hit him, meant that I get this chest. So so I didn't have to overextend at all to get rewarded for what I did, which is pretty much nothing. So now I'm gonna head to Ironforge. I wouldn't be surprised if all of these hordes head to Ironforge also and attack it. Yep, that looks like that's what's going on. But yeah, so I'm gonna head to Ironforge. I'm gonna open this chest, and then we'll do one more invasion. Not sure where it'll be. There's usually 2 invasions going on. So we're going to go over to Ajara and check that out. That is a PvP place just north of Orgrimmar. So I'll have to be extremely careful there compared to the one that we were just at, even though I somehow got marked for PvP, which again, shouldn't have happened, but that's okay. So anyway, we do this, we open it up, we see, hey, we get a new, brand new hood, and a new weapon, which is huge for me because I still have 640 weapons from when I boosted this character. Also, we got some more currency, some nether shards. By the way, it costs 200 nether shards to get a weapon, I believe, and that is a warglaive that you can get whenever you get 200 shards. It takes about a day, I guess, give or take, to get a weapon. So 1 weapon each day, really, is what you're looking at. So let's head on over to Ajara. Well, I was going to come over here and show you guys the vendor area, because I had to drop by anyway to update the transmog from the 2 new pieces that we got, but I guess everybody's on lunch, because this chick that sells band-aids is in here, and this guy that sells warglaives and item pieces is in here, and everyone just kind of staring at him. Or at the place that he should be, so I'm not sure what that is. So I guess we're just going to have to continue on to Ajara, so see you in a sec. So I changed my mind. Instead of going through Darnassus area, you know, Teldrassil, and flying over, we went ahead and took the easy route, went to Booty Bay, flew over, or took a ship over to Ratchet, and now we're just flying north, straight up into Ajara. This of course means that we are going to have to pass over Orgrimmar. We're in stage 1, 44% through stage 1. Some people have their PvP turned off, and if you do have your PvP turned off, then you're in luck. If the other team has their PvP turned off, the Hordes, if they have it off, then you're in a really good spot, because that means that they won't hurt you, luckily. Now, I believe the only invasion is straight in front of us, yes, so whenever we get to stage 4, the invasion takes up this entire area right here, all the way over to there, just a massive area. But as for right now, it's confined to this one area right here, meaning I probably don't want to go in, because there's probably a lot of Hordes killing people. We're now on stage 2. Meaning we have 2 lieutenants and a commander to kill. There's 1 lieutenant. Is that the commander? That looks like it's the other lieutenant. So you got your 2 lieutenants. The commander should be showing up just after he dies. I'm gonna get in here and get a shot off. Or 2. Yeah, there it is. Teleport away. There we go. Oh shit, I might get shot here. Sorry, I just figured, you know, you gotta show the Hordes who's boss. There we go, killed him. Oh. Yep. Oh yeah, I'm dead. That's alright. Oh, so now we're on stage 3. I think I might have said stage 4 on accident before. But now we're on stage 3, meaning that this whole area is taken over by them. They're trying to, you know, do stuff. I don't know what they're supposed to do here. But so we have to destroy them. You do that by destroying those. So yeah, so these are some of the coolest events I've seen in World of Warcraft in a long time. I think it's really cool that they have random invasions that you can, you know, destroy these places. I think that's really cool. And then a boss spawns, and it's really neat. I hope WoW keeps this up, or I hope Blizzard keeps this up, because they've done a really good job of it so far. I mean, these things, you know, you saw in the last one. I think this one has quite a few less people than the last one, but in the last one you saw just a ton of people. Oh, is this Alliance? No, this is Horde. No, these are all still a ton of Hordes. Yeah. I do, of course, want to get a hit. So I'm going to do that. And hope that I don't get shot. And then... Oh. And then I'm just going to go invisible and leave for obvious reasons, because people are just going to try and hit me. So yeah, so we got a hit. So usually whenever you get a hit, you get something like Nether Shards, which we did, so lucky us. And yeah, like you saw right there, those two people both turned on me. The Rogue and the Shaman, which, I mean, like, separately, Rogue and Shaman are pretty easy for me to kill. Enhancement Shaman aren't very good right now, or Elementals, from what I've seen. I mean, I've just been able to smear them in all Battlegrounds and everything. But together they do, take the hit, they'll be able to kill me, plus other people are going to join in inevitably since I was surrounded by Horde. So we're headed back because we're at 84, about 85%. The final boss is going to be spawning, and people like to be there whenever he spawns. Looks like there's another mini boss there or something. Oh, it's not a person. I was going to say, I've seen people around Stormwind dressed like that. But yeah, I guess it's not. But yeah, as you guys can see, there's just a ton of people down there. Now there's quite a few people here. I imagine for both sides, really. It's just, you know, all your Horde people, or I mean all your Alliance people, sorry, are not going to be on the ground for obvious reasons, for the same reasons that you saw earlier. There's our mage friend. I've seen him more times than I've seen anybody else here. Not seeing too many Alliance players at all. I'm actually looking for one Alliance player. Yeah, there's a troll. There's an Alliance. It's only a 73. Yeah, we have very, very few Alliance people here. There we go. There's a level 100 Alliance. I'm assuming that guy is flying around trying to look for people to kill. For whatever reason, he's an asshole. But yeah. There we go. We're now on the final stage. The Demon Lord's about to come down. There's our mage friend here, tried to knock somebody down because he's an asshole. So all we really have to do, see, so he's turned his attention to that. He's an easy kill, really. He's obviously going to switch to the DK, I would assume, here pretty soon, because he's an asshole. He has been controlled. Damage increase. Oh my god. Look at that health pool. I think it's weird that these guys are friendly to me right now. I'm assuming it's just because this is going on, or because I haven't hit anybody yet. Or... He's immediately switched to the Gnome Warrior. Immediately, might I add. Let's see if we can help him. We can. There we go. Get some decent damage on him. All we're doing is, I just wanted to save our guy over there. I didn't really. Now I will help with this because fuck them. Oh, I might be dead here. Oh, come on. We're both asleep, and he's dead. Sweet. That worked out well for us. I'm invisible out of combat, and now I'm back in the air. See, you can't be a dick in World of Warcraft. So he's almost dead. We should get a thing from this as soon as he dies, and we do. So that was your Legion Invasions. It was pretty damn fun, really. Even with the PvP, I love playing Rogue, especially in World PvP. But that was a lot of good stuff, and you know, I mean, I tried to be a good person. You know, I figure I'm in their house. You know, proverbially, what the fuck, proverbially, the Horde own this zone, and I'm not gonna hit anybody if they don't hit me. But you know, people hit me or hit my teammates, and I don't like that too much. So I killed them, or I tried to, or at least, you know, I believe I saved my my hunter friend, or my gnome warrior friend over there. But anyway, let's see what we got. We got some gloves. Do we need gloves? We don't need gloves. We got some shoulders. Do we need shoulders? We do not need shoulders. So we didn't get really much of anything from that. However, we did get about 30 more of these things, of nether shards. So that was good. Well, guys, that was a lot of fun. It was really good PvP time too. So so thanks for joining me. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. You know, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you guys later.